Some Kentucky lawmakers say politics are playing too big of a role in the state's education system. This, as a bill that would add a Senate confirmation process for Kentucky's education commissioner, is on its way to a second big vote by lawmakers. Bodie Brooks has more on the debate behind the bill.
It was to be an independent agency, not influenced by politics.
Some state lawmakers want a say on who's leading Kentucky's Department of Education. Sponsor Mike Wilson believes the executive branch has too much influence and the process lacks accountability.
Just like we do with Fish and Wildlife Commissioner, has to be confirmed by the Senate. This makes sure that the board still hires. They still hire, but then he has to be confirmed by the Senate.
How can this process be less political when a chamber with supermajority has to confirm the commissioner? To me, that's the essence of politics, that one chamber that has all the power makes the decision.
The bill was filed shortly after Commissioner Jason Glass testified to lawmakers in early February about the state's teacher shortage, where he was asked about his department's pronoun guidance and if it's contributing to educators leaving the system.
Sir, I stand behind that statement. A teacher cannot execute the policies of the district if they can't execute the laws in the state or in our nation. They do need to find something else to do.
That conversation already finding a place in the race for Kentucky governor.
Look, when you have a commissioner of the Kentucky Department of Education lecturing the state legislature on the pronouns that should be used in our school systems, our state government has to respond to that.
Transgender students and individuals exist in our society, so it's helpful for us to provide that guidance to schools. I would say that we're not usurping parents' right because it's guidance. It has no force of law.
Speaking to Fox 56 in February, Glass says a district or teacher can ignore the guidance if they choose, and that workload and mental health pressures are bigger priorities for teachers. The bill passed committee on party lines and now heads to a vote in the House. At the state capitol, Bodie Brooks, Fox 56 News.
If the bill passes the House, it will need to go back to the Senate to approve some changes before heading to the governor.